guys, you have any questions? We can check it down below. Let me show you what I've got going on here. All right, so I am in this gym. Let's see if you can see the time behind me. So it's 4:41. So probably have about 15 minutes. Sometimes I come into the gym earlier than the 5 o'clock opening time, so I got to watch that. And so I am in the gym. I come 7 days a week because even if I'm not training, I might do some ab work, I might do some detail work, I may even do some cardio. But because I love this is what I do for a living, I'll be in here 7 days a week. And I get here about 3:30 in the morning, got to be done by 5 a.m. During the weekdays and by 6 a.m. on the weekends. So I'll always do some filming. So what you see on my YouTube channel, on Facebook, all my social media, I'll always do a little bit of filming every single day. And I've got libraries full of information, inspiration to share with you, training clips, those type of things. I'm shooting a special segment right now for my Man-Formation training. It's effective and efficient training. If you're a man, you've got responsibilities, business, you want to spend the least time in the gym, but you love it and you want to get the most out of it, you're going to love Man-Formation training. So I'm behind the scenes filming all that. So I'm here 7 days a week filming, whether I'm coming to you live or not. So just to show you a little bit behind here. So as you can see, I already have this all set up. This takes me about 15 minutes to get the lighting. If you can see right here, so I've got a 4K camera that you'll see the higher quality that is even better than what you see here, what Facebook allows me. So I'll be filming there. I have the wireless mic set up to go with this 4K camera. I'll be filming on this. This is an iPad. I'll do this at the same time. I'll tell you, there's an art form too where I look at one eye is looking at you on this camera, and the other eye is looking into the lens of the 4K. So it has that effect that I'm looking right at you and not staring off to the side, which, believe it or not, was a little bit of an art form for me along the way. You'll see down there, those are all the bags of all my equipment that I carry in here every single morning. Over here, I have a DSLR camera. Let me get that turned on. And I already have this all focused and ready to go. And this is, if you watch my videos, my produced videos, you'll see that it'll be at 2 different angles. It has that look as though there's two cameramen shooting me, but actually that's me doing it all by myself. So when we get going, I'll turn that one on in addition to this 4K camera, so it's all going on. Right down here is I have a better sound system than what you're hearing right now that'll plug in to this iPad so that I'll have sound. So I have this whole setup going on outside of the camera range, and I'll plug it in so you'll hear a different, higher quality audio when I get going into this iPad that's shooting here on Facebook. And then I'll put on this wireless mic. Let me do that right now. Got to make sure that I go through all this checkoff system. You know, I just turned on the 4K camera right now. The reason why is yesterday I filmed a great piece going through all this and did all this big checkoff system, and I forgot to turn on that 4K camera, right? So a lot of spinning wheels going on here. So now I've already synced up this mic. If you guys are familiar with this equipment, you got to sync up the mic so it gets on the wireless wavelength. All right. So now I'm hooked up wireless sound, so high quality sound to this 4K camera. All right, now that's the second camera that you'll see me go back and forth to when I have this all produced. And if you look down below here, I've already sectioned this off on the bottom where I need to stand. It takes me about 10 or 12 minutes to set this all up in the morning. And you see I have another device so I can read your questions down below. All right, let's see, what other things can I show? I think that's about it. Oh, one other thing is, visually, and this is some things that I learned, you notice how I'll try to get a nice background gym scenery like this, like the weights, and then I'll always stand over to the side. In the produced version, if you've seen some of my produced versions, I can put graphics in here or just leave it blank. Symmetrically, it's better to stand off to a side visually than to stand in the middle. And so I'll always have that background chosen. If you've noticed things like that, whether I have the squat rack and it's loaded up, that's just for that visual effect. All right, so now I'm going to strategically place this camera here, this iPad that I'm shooting. I'm going to get in my spot. I always make sure I have the most complementary lighting so you can see my muscles in the best light. Right shading, lighting is very important to all this. And then I'm looking, one eye is looking at you, one eye is looking at the 4K. All right, so make sure that camera's going. Now I'm going to plug in this sound. Now, this is something I'm interested in. I've never done this before where I'm doing it in real time, but I'm going to plug in this microphone, and if this is working like I think it is, the quality of the sound should have gone up a few notches. I don't know that for sure, but we'll do it. All right, so we're ready to go live. All right, so let's see. Like I said, if I always want to maximize my efforts. Okay, I always want to maximize my efforts. So I don't know what questions that you're going to ask, so I'll look down here. Hopefully you've posted your questions. And hopefully, I am so much better. I don't know if you guys have noticed this. When I am in live and I answer your question in real time and I feel as though I'm really talking to a person, whether anywhere you're in the world, I turn into a whole different person. I am much better when I have a real person that I'm connected to, even if it's a posted question down below, then I have to guess, okay, what do I think they need to hear? That's a whole different state of mind. I think I'm a lot better when I field your questions live, all right? But I do, because I have to be prepared, right? This is my profession. I've been doing this for 20 years. I am prepared to have a message for you if for some reason you're not, you're not posting your questions down below. I am prepared either way. So I want to maximize my time, be most effective with it. So that's why I have all these cameras going. Hopefully I'll just catch fire. You'll ask an amazing question, and then it is filmed professionally, and it can be edited, and so everyone around the world, whether they're watching this live on a replay version, maybe they're not even on this social media platform, they can benefit from this time. So I'm always trying to think ahead. That's part of the profession, of the fitness profession. It's more than just lifting weights. It's more than just turning on a camera. And just like everything else, there's always a higher and higher level. I'm always trying to become better and better at what I do. And as technology changes, I mean, I have to change. I can't just do what I did 20 years ago. This old man has got to stay up to date, right, with everything. So a lot goes behind all that. Hopefully you found that enjoyable, a look behind the scenes. All right, let me see. Gustavo, hello, sir. How are you? Umair? Hello, I am awesome, Umair. Thank you so much for asking. I really do appreciate you asking me. All right. Looking nice, sir, in white. Thank you so much. I'm about ready to get some more colors. Now, just to let you know, Umair, thank you so much for saying how nice I look in white. I've noticed that I have these color patterns, and again, this is the business part where I'm branding the whole Manformation colors and looks. So you see a lot of blue, a lot of gray, and then the white, right? So I'm going to kind of add some more colors because with all the live broadcasts, I don't want them to all blend in so you think, oh, I saw that before, because you see me in white off or in gray often or in blue often. So I'm going to get some other colors so that when you look on my social media feed, you know it's something new. All right. Let's see, Bismarck, hello, can you recommend a protein shake for me? I do a lot of chest, but no improvement, please. All right. I'm a big proponent of food more than recommending protein and protein powders. It's all one grain of sand, all that eating over the day along with the training that's going to help you get those gains. I don't know what every supplement company does. I don't know the people behind it. So for me to recommend something, I could do that. I don't think it's very responsible though. How do I really know? I just read the labels. I don't know their processing. So I don't do that type of recommendation. And even if I did, I would tell you to really put the vast majority of your priority on food when it comes to protein. All right. So I don't see any questions here. It could be that you're asking them and I just don't see it on my device. There is some lag time here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about my prepared message, but I'm going to turn on this second camera because just in case I am just on fire. I am just in the moment and just filled with the Holy Spirit, so to speak, with passion and information. And inspiration, entertainment for you. I want to make sure that I have this recorded. So all of those who aren't on the social media feed or aren't live or not even on a replay version, that they can benefit from that moment in time where I'm inspirational and informational and entertaining. All right, so 1 second as I get out of the camera. All right, so what I'll do here is, in my mind, I'll time stamp this, right? I'll kind of create a break, and then I'm going to introduce myself. And what I'll do is edit out all that stuff you saw before. I'll assume that people are just getting to know me, so I'll introduce myself, and then I'll go into today's message, okay? And again, I don't see the questions. There was that question about protein. But I'm going to use my prepared message. Like I said, as a professional, I don't just turn on this camera and just lift weights. I am prepared with a message that I've been thinking about you probably at 2 o'clock this morning when I was doing cardio, right? Just in case there wasn't a question that I think could be powerful for everybody. All right, so this is what I'll do. I'll make sure that everything's set up and nice. All the cameras are focused. I'll take a little bit of a break. Make sure all my angle is right. Hi, this is Skip LaCour, the world's leading manformation expert. I have so many men that I have the privilege to have access to on social media, through email, through my website, and I have been for over 20 years. And I'm so passionate about giving you the information, inspiration, everything you need going through this journey of life to become your best both inside and outside of the gym. Manformation, which I'm so proud of my Manformation, how it's helped so many other people because I took the qualities, characteristics, and actions of what it would take for me to become more outside of the gym, more confidence, more leadership skills, more influence, persuasion, so I can create win-win situations with the rest of the world and create more options for myself. Now, when I started on my Manformation journey, it was me. I was envisioning what my future would be like, right? I want to become the best I can be for you, to be a better example, a better leader, to share the distinctions that I learn along the way, and also be a better man for my family and also for myself, because I want to leave it all on the floor, knowing that I used my talents and abilities to the fullest. I allocated my willpower, focus, energy, and time in the right manner. Again, when it's all done, I just want to know that I left it all on the floor, that I used all my talents. So if you're a man who feels the same way, then being here on this social media platform, watching my videos, reading my blog posts, taking advantage of everything I share, this is what you want to do, because Manformation is about becoming the very best you can be. I'm going to teach you everything I know about training, about nutrition, about the lifestyle to have a great body, and more than that, to become your best outside of the gym. Have that imagination to reach your goals in life, relationships, business, create options. All right. I always say that when I went through my bodybuilding and training career, I always told you to think big. All right. Now I've expanded it to think bigger than getting bigger. All right. So that's what Manformation is all about. Through all of the time, the thousands of hours that I spent through my one-on-one speaking with men just like you, on the phone through my one-on-one private coaching, and also all the emails that I have fielded throughout the years. One question that gets asked of me a lot is, how do I get motivated? I know I have this talent, ability, I have this desire, I'm willing to work hard, I just can't get myself motivated to take action. Well, a couple things to think about. Come back to this social media platform, watch my videos, read my blog posts, visit my website, because I'm constantly going through this journey with you. And I can help pace you, I can help lead you by example. The more people I have, the more men like you who join me, it makes me step up. So a good tip is to tell people what you're going to do. Show people what you're going to do. That becomes your identity of a man who takes action. And there's a little bit more pressure on you to do what you say, to step into your identity. Don't leave your plans and goals that you want to accomplish. Don't leave them inside. Don't worry about what people might think if you don't accomplish them. Use that pressure, use that force that you told everybody what you're going to do. It makes you get up in the morning and make sure that you do it. You have that extra layer of accountability. That's what has driven me to higher and higher levels my entire public career. So don't hold it in. Don't worry about failing. Don't worry about embarrassing yourself if you don't come through or reach your goal. People don't really care, but you can get the benefit by stepping up, telling everybody what you're going to do, and have that extra layer of accountability that you have to do what you say. You have to step into your identity, and that's a good pressure. That'll help you do the things you need to do even when you don't feel like it, even when you're not motivated. Because you can't expect to be motivated all the time. I'm not motivated all the time. But what I do is I block myself in, I force myself in to do what I say, to be the example for my family and children. So much so, if I do something that is not consistent with the identity that I said I was going to be, it's more painful to stay in bed and sleep an extra hour. It's more painful to eat that food that isn't consistent with my identity than to actually do it when I'm not motivated. So probably the biggest tip is say what you're going to do, force yourself up to live up to it, and during those times when you're not motivated, you'll want to stay consistent with your identity. I'll tell you this, it all starts with your imagination. Somehow, some way, you got to get yourself to think big, think bigger. A bigger, giant person who can do more, be more than what you are today. It's gotta be ambitious. It's gotta be clear. It's gotta be so magnificent to get you up early, to work hard, to do that one more rep, to put the peanut butter away or whatever it is. It's gotta be compelling. Not, oh, I'll just gradually get better. When I get more knowledge or things start happening, then I'll think bigger and set bigger goals. No, you gotta have the courage to do that now. You get yourself in the most positive state. Wait till you're in a good patch of time, meaning that you're on a roll. You built confidence. People are responding to you in a way that you love. That's the best time to set the bigger goals, all right? Because once your brain is expanded, and it sees it and it feels it, it's going to be a lot easier to start doing the work every single day. So it starts with that imagination. Here's the other thing to help you get more motivated to do the things that you want to do. And I'll tell you this, it's accepting that pain is a big, gigantic driving force to help you become the best you can be. What do you mean by that, Skip? What are you talking about? I know what you're thinking. Hey, Skip, my life is painful enough. I don't want pain, I want to push pain away. What are you talking about, pain, right? My life is to be enjoyable, is to be happy. What's this whole pain thing? Well, if you really think about it, if you're not motivated, you can't get yourself to do the things you want to do. When that stacks over time, I mean, you could push it away all you want, right? But when it's that early in the morning and you know you should get up, I mean, it's that pain that you feel of regret, of not using your talents and abilities. That's pain anyway. So you got to choose your pain. The pain of not coming through for my family, that's my identity. I am the emotional, I'm the mental, I am the financial leader for my stay-at-home wife and kids. I must come through. That's my identity. The pain of not knowing at least I left it all on the floor, that I didn't get better on my craft to help you, that drives me more than anything else. You got to accept that. That's a huge part of success. Most successful people, maybe there's so much in the process that they're way well past that. All right, so you got to remember, pain is a big part of this. You got to accept it, you got to embrace it, and use it to drive you along with that pleasure. Now, I can go on and on and on to help change your nervous system so that you get more motivated. Stick around on this social media platform and reach out to me if you want. Send me an email at skip@skiplacour.com. I will do anything I can to help get you to that next level. All right, guys, have a great day. Have an outstanding day. Have an awesome day. Think big and think bigger than getting bigger. All right, guys. So that's what I do. I do shoot one more segment. All right, hold on a second here. So I will shoot one more segment because on YouTube, what I need to do is an introduction, and then I go to the Manformation Minute. And sometimes I don't know exactly what I'm going to talk about, right? So I shot that segment, I'll edit out, and then I'll do the intro for YouTube, right? So, hi, it's Skip LaCour, the world's leading Manformation expert. And in this video, I am going to help you get more motivated. You know you're talented, you know you're hardworking, you're willing to go through all the sacrifices, all the ups and downs to reach your goals, but you just can't get yourself motivated. I know how you're feeling. I know what it's like to want to achieve something and can't get yourself to take action. Well, in this video, I am going to give you some next level distinctions so you can get motivated, so you can become all you can be, both inside and outside of the gym. I'm going to do that for you and a lot more during this Manformation Minute. All right, so I'm 3 minutes past the gym, but I hope you found that enjoyable. We had a little bit of training, had some motivation. I showed you a behind the scenes look at what it takes to be a fitness professional. Well, whatever level, there's always a higher level. I don't claim to be at the top of the mountain, but I do claim to be resourceful and gritty and becoming better and better at my craft every single day. All right, guys, post your comments, post your questions down below, share, like, love the feed, and I will be looking at this platform all throughout the day for the next couple of days. So no matter when you watch this, make sure that you say hello. I will acknowledge you for being here. All right, have a great day, have an outstanding day, have an awesome day. Think big and think bigger than getting bigger. What do you guys think? That's my new tagline, right? You see how back in the day I was about thinking big, mindset, have a bigger body, and with Manformation, I've expanded that identity, right? Past just the big muscles, right? Get it? Think bigger than getting bigger. All right. Have a great day, guys.
Being the man I want to be. Being the man I'd want my son to be. Being a man others would look up to and be inspired by. Being the man that I know I am, but have not figured out how to let out. But now I'm on my way. I'm letting it out.
He really just takes your thinking on that matter and forces you to look at what's holding you back and what you could possibly do better to further reach your goals. So anyone who really wants to just finally conquer one area of your life, or even multiple areas of your life, and just finally get it done and understand it and be able to master it, I definitely recommend Skip's coaching services.
Skip helped me cut off a huge section, of time, and helped me get everything so much faster, and helped me find things that I really wanted.
He's literally a wealth of knowledge, but not only that, he literally knows what you're thinking, but even better, the mistakes that you're going to make and how to basically do a 180 and point you in the right direction so you can reach your goals as quickly as possible.
The advice you get will be so valuable, and it will enable you to make key distinctions which will propel you to succeed in any area of your life.
He's got me to think bigger, to push harder, and to actually get a lot more motivation than I've ever had before.
Skip LaCour, and I had actually learned a lot from him, and he's a great guy. I certainly would recommend his site and try to get some help from him if you are interested. He's offering a lot of stuff for people who are serious about improving themselves and really want to work at it. They're serious about working on themselves. He will help.
I'm taking on more risks. I'm challenging myself in ways that I never thought possible before.
The amount of change that made in me as a person and just becoming a better man was incredible. I just really love this stuff.
I remember I was just kind of holding back the tears when I got done, and it was like, oh my gosh, there is hope. I wasn't wrong. We can still take our business. I can still take my relationship. I can still have all this. This guy understands it. He's been there.
The knowledge and discipline and insight that I learned from him took everything that I do in my life to that next level. And that's what I really want you guys to understand is Skip LaCour is an amazing bodybuilding coach, but he is also somebody I look to as a life mentor, as basically a father figure who has been through those things that I haven't been through, who understands those things in life that I don't yet understand.
This coaching has been a great experience. It's taught me so much. I enjoy every minute of it.
There's not many people that I can say have influenced me or had an impact on my life as much as Skip has.